Pennies and Pens. It's your girl, LoudPen, but you can call me Penny. Today's vlog is called Pen's Rhythm Nation, Unboxing You and I by Rita Ora. So, first of all, let me say thanks so much for watching, checking out the Penny Black YouTube channel, and supporting my business, ISLP, the InkSpot LLC. So let's go ahead and get to the topic of today's video, Unboxing You and I by Rita Ora. So real quick, let me just talk about like how I discovered Rita Ora, because as a Rita Ora fan, like I feel like I've been a fan of hers for so long, but just haven't really been able to really get music and content from her because of like all the stuff that was going on, which I don't really know because I don't do a lot of like research and following like celebrities and an artist's like personal line. But I just remember discovering her years ago, and like her album was like never available like in the US, so I could never listen to it on digital. And then randomly like in 2020 I was like thinking about, I was like, oh, what happened to Rita Ora? And I like searched her on Apple Music, and then like finally her albums were available. So then I started listening to like some of her previous albums, and then I think I heard like a single from this album, You and I think it was the song You and I. And I was like, oh, this song is really dope. And then, okay, so then the other day I was in Target and I saw a copy of the CD, and I was like, oh my God, like I gotta have this or whatever. But like, I'm just budgeting and saving for some stuff because you guys know I got the big staycation next weekend for Penny Day. And then like I'm doing all this self-care stuff. So like, I was just like, I don't know if I need to be spending any money right now. But then I was like, I really want this album. So then I listened to it on digital because that's my other way of like, as a physical music collector, like I love collecting CDs and records, but if I'm unsure about it, I'll listen to it on digital first. And then that's the way I can kind of decide, like, is this album actually worth me buying and then putting in my apartment? Because now I'm starting to have like space issues where I put albums and stuff, which is fine because it's my fault that I did all of that. Like I bought all this stuff. But then like it's also made it like, okay, now I gotta figure out what is actually worth me buying and what do I need to just like leave in the store. So this album I listened to, and I was like, the second that I heard it, I was like, oh my God, this album is so good. Like Rita Ora, like she's just gone through these issues, like to be an artist and be in the industry, which is like the music industry is so hard, it's so crazy. Trust me, I know this because it's like right now that's what I'm doing. Like focusing on growing this YouTube channel, growing my blog, like actually kind of becoming like a name that's known in the industry. And then eventually I want to do songwriting and production myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole other thing. So I totally get this like trying to be out there as an artist, but like not having like what you need to actually get there. And so I was so excited that, you know, her music is now available like in the US, like at a major retailer like Target, because that's where I bought it from, you know, because that's easy, accessible. Like I was already in Target for something else. Then I seen a copy of the album, but then that was before I had listened to the full album on digital. So like left the Target, listened to the album fully on digital, and then was like, no, this album is so worth buying. And then the next time I was in Target, I actually went back to Target just to buy this album and a couple of other things. So, you know, so that's kind of like my discovery story of like how I discovered and found Rita and this album. Like I said, I've known about her for years, but like actually being able to actually get her album easily was just such a beautiful plus. This album is phenomenal. I'll do a full album review later, but I kind of wanted to start it off with that because the music itself is the reason why I purchased a copy. So this is the album cover. I know I haven't really showed it to you guys up close. I kind of just been holding it far away. So that's the album cover. Then this is the back. And I love that it's like written in her handwriting, like with that cursive, like it just makes it feel like more personal. And then you open the album up, and then there is a photo of her looking stunning. Okay, and then in this part is where you'll find the CD booklet. So then that's another picture of her with all the hand drawings on the side. Can you guys see like all the hand drawings on the side? Really cool. And then the lock on the back. And then the booklet is really, really simple. And then that's her name right there. The booklet is just the song lyrics. It's the title of the song and the lyrics. So song titles and lyrics. Song titles and lyrics. I'm not going to go through like each song because I'm going to do a separate album review vlog where I'm going to like play the album for you guys like I do like in my new review format. And then we're going to talk about the songs during them because this was a really, really powerful album. It's just, there's so much to unpack about the music itself. Like she really, really slayed this album. This is one of my favorites of 2023. And the only new 2023 album that I've unboxed in 2023 by a non-K-pop artist. So that's how much I felt some type of way about this album. But that's also because Western artists don't do their albums on physical copies anymore the same way K-pop artists do. Like K-pop artists, like unless they label it as a digital single, it's gonna get a CD. You know that. And so like, as a physical album collector, I don't have to worry with K-pop artists. With Western artists, I kind of have to worry. I'm like, are you gonna do a physical album? Are you not? You never know. It's very hit or miss. So I wish that everyone would go back to doing physical copies so then I can do unboxing videos. So that's really it for this unboxing video because there's just not as much content in the album itself as there is with the K-pop album where there's the photo book and the photo cards and all this other stuff. But I really wanted to do like an unboxing vlog for it because it's such a good album. And then this is kind of like the precursor to the album review vlog. Where we'll actually go through the album. And the great bonus about this album versus the K-pop album is that there's 12 full songs. So it's a full album. Like it's not short. It's not a mini album. It's not a single album. It's a full album. And so it's just really, really beautiful. So that's it. I'm just babbling at this point. Oh, let me grab my remote. Thanks for watching. Bye.